Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Raven here. Sorry I haven't posted in a couple days. It took me a while to get Magi, the Horse of Death's stat block done. As you can see, it's right here on my Google Docs. It's 50 pages. So we are not going to go through the whole thing, but we will go through a decent amount of it. So here is what Magi now looks like, and we've got all of his stats and abilities. He's got multi-attack immunities, paralyzing glare, death magic, aura, skin of armor, which gives his skin makes it to where his skin and his body act as both of the following armor sets, which are the relics of Flaming Feather, which is all of this, and the relics of the Ravaging Water, which is the fire and ice type auras that he had. And then these are his concept abilities, because he became a concept creature. He became the concept of death because he succeeded the ritual. And so these are all the concept creature rules and his abilities. Alright, so these are his concept abilities. He's got concept multi-attack, concept combat points, concept damage threshold, concept resistance, concept immunities, body of a concept, concept of death. And then his trained features are, he's got level 0 trained feature, Commander of Death, or Divine trained feature, Commander of Death. This is a new trained feature available within my book that was just published, Musical Lore and More. It's a divine trained feature. It grows with you from level 0 all the way to level 20. So it gives him skeletal summoning, skeletal upgrade, or first skeletal upgrade, second skeletal upgrade, zombified summon, zombified upgrade, second zombified upgrade, multiple skeleton upgrade or summons, multiple zombie summons, skeletal amalgamation, which allows him to combine skeletons together to make a giant skeletal creature. Upgrade 1 and 2 to the skeleton amalgamation, zombie amalgamation, upgrade 1 and 2 to the zombie amalgamation, multiple skeleton amalgamations and zombie amalgamations, and then ghostly summon, ghostly upgrade 1 and 2, ghostly amalgamation, multiple ghostly amalgamations, and then he has his other trained feature is also a new one within my new book, Musical Lore and More. It is a level 0 otherworldly trained feature called Lich Lord Apprentice, which gives him, which also grows with you and from level 0 to 20, gives him Death Sight, Death Feeds, Basic Raise Dead, Soul Anchor, Lich Familiar, Enhanced Raise Dead, Life Leeching, Aura of Decay, protection from death, hallowed mind, apprentice graduation ritual, where you graduate from becoming an apprentice, and you become a true lich and gain the following benefits due to becoming a true lich, which are the following 3. And it is 1, you may now have a lich apprentice of your own. 2, you may now have up to 3 lich familiars. And 3, you gain 1 divine concept level. And then you get your zombie champion, and then your skeletal champion, and then ghostly form, and then ghostly champion, and then Lich Lord, which is a ritual to become a Lich Lord, and then Lich Lord familiar, Living Dead Army, Corruption of the Bat, which is a ritual to transform something or yourself into a vampire. Corruption of the Wolf, which is a ritual to corrupt something or yourself into a werewolf. And then True Lich Lord, which makes you become a True Lich Lord, granting you 5 abilities. And then there is the super long one, which is the longest trained feature I've ever created. It's level 0 divine train feature. It's called Divine Eye/Eyes of Death. And we have ×2 because we've got both of them. And because he's the god of death. And this one trained feature is, if I believe I counted right, I think it's like 27 pages long. Because this one grows with you, if I remember right, past level 20. It continues to grow with you all the way up to whatever level you get to, because there's no level cap in my game. And so, okay, trying to get down to, here we go. Here is his okay, that is what I was looking for. Alright, so here's his other stuff, like all of his other points and his custom clan that I made, which is called New First Concept. And then we've got his all the clan stuff for the New First Concept clan that I made for him, and then the New First Concept ability, because they get 1 ability and 1 spell, and it is becoming the first concept, becoming the first concept upon is the name, and then upon somehow obtaining this clan, you unlock the ability to eat a creature's level and convert those levels into divine concept levels. For every 20 levels eaten, you gain 1 divine concept level. Additionally, this can be done as an attack or by simply eating the creature as a meal. In addition, for each 100th level eaten in this way, you gain a plus 100 to all of your game statistics. And then the spell is Soul Collection Circle, 3 combat points and 1,000 mana points. Range is unlimited. You create a magic circle that is a number of miles in radius equal to double your total character level. All creatures of the user's choice that are within this affected radius and that have a divine concept level lower than the user's automatically die and have their soul absorbed by the user. Additionally, for every 100 souls absorbed in this way, you gain a plus 50 to all of your game statistics. In addition, for each 1,000 souls absorbed in this way, you gain 50 divine concept levels. And then he has the class Master of Chains, which is in the Children of Concepts book, which gives him the following abilities: Summon Chains, Grasping Chains, Pulling Chains, Chain Dancing, Multi-Attack, Restraining Chain, Chain Whirlwind, Hooked Chain, Chains of Imprison, Phantom Chains, Regenerating Chain, Reactive Chain, Chain Walker, Seeking Chain, Chain of Unyielding Grip, Twin Chains, Chain Frenzy, Dominion of Chains, Paralyzing Chain, Chains of Chaos, and then his creature type and all his other stuff like his armor and bonuses and all that. And then his special ability, this is all for his creature type, which is mythical leader. His not his creature type, his his creature battle type, which is the mythical leader, which gives him Leader's Huddle, Leader's Aura, Leader's Rally Cry, automatic success 3 times, inspiring success 3 times, which allows him to make one of his allies succeed. And then his basic combat, he's got his hooves, which target up to 2 creatures. On a hit, the creature takes 40 or 40-10 otherworldly plus otherworldly plus base attack as half otherworldly fire and half otherworldly water plus ham. This attack bypasses a creature's damage threshold. In addition, a creature killed by this attack is raised from the dead as either a fire or water elemental and or a zombie or skeleton under your telepathic control until its health points are reduced to 0. This creature is a mythical creature and has a CR up to your total character level. And then bite, target 1 creature within range. On a hit, the creature takes 20 or 2d10 otherworldly plus base attack, half fire, half water plus ham. The attack bypasses damage thresholds, and a creature killed from it also is raised from the dead as a fire or water elemental or a zombie or skeleton under its control, with a CR up to its level. And then it's got Stomp, which targets up to 3 creatures. And then it's got Charging, and it's 40 or 40-10. And then it's also half fire, half water. And then Charging Stomp, which you move up to half your, or up to your movement speed as much as you want, and you charge around stomping on everything in your path. And then Mana Eating Breath unleashes 60-foot wide by 130-foot long line of pure magic. All hostile creatures within this affected radius must make a percentile roll of 70 or higher. On a successful save, the creature permanently loses 100 mana points, and this creature permanently gains 100 mana points. If mana points are not used, then the affected creature has its level reduced by 1d4 plus 1 instead. On a failed save, the creature permanently loses 200 mana points, and this creature permanently gains 200 mana points. If mana points are not used, then the affected creature has its level reduced by 1d6 plus 1. So if your game doesn't use mana points, it loses levels instead. If your game uses levels, then uses mana points, then it reduces its mana points instead of its levels. And then it's got Flyby Hooves, which is its hooves attack, but it can fly half of its movement, attack the two creatures, and then fly the rest of its movement, and then Flyby Bite and Flyby Breath for its magic breath. And then it's got Living Dead Rider. This creature can summon either an elemental, zombie, skeleton, vampire, and or werewolf under its telepathic control until its health points are reduced to 0. This creature is a mythical creature and has a CR up to your total character level. Additionally, while this rider is within a 1-mile radius per total character level of this creature, then all creatures, unless this creature chooses otherwise, are under the impression that the rider is the true Lich Lord. In addition, this creature can see through the eyes of its rider. It can change spaces with its rider, and its rider gains a number of concept creature levels equal to 1/4 rounded up minimum 1, the amount of concept levels this creature has upon the rider's creation. And then it's got Living Dead Legion. This creature rolls 1d20 with each number on the d20 representing 1,000 either elementals, zombies, skeletons, vampires, or werewolves as riders, and 1,000 horses as their mounts. Additionally, all of these creatures are under the creature's telepathic control under their health point, or until their health points are reduced to 0. Each rider has a CR up to this creature's total character level, and the rider's mount has a CR equal to half its rider's CR. In addition, whenever one of these creatures has its health points are reduced to 0, it explodes in a 30-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected radius have their level reduced by 1d4 plus 1. So, thank you all. Like, subscribe, and join us for our next episode of Heroes Adventures to see what happens now that Magi has become the horse of death.